Hello again, and probably the last time for a Demonspawn video, but I wanted to showcase my current endgame build instead of the budget version. So it's still running the bone set, still running Enigma Mirage, of course. And then we got the Monkey Skin, Bottle Eradicate, and Dragon Steel, because you don't need to upgrade those. These are just speed slots. It's not like you need the extra damage or anything. You just kind of want to go as fast as possible with the teleport, right? Now I did tell how to kind of control this in the budget video, but in case you didn't see that, I have it bound here. Teleport second, because if you put teleport first, you'll never cast your ability afterwards. That's bound to the same bind. So you can do that, and then it'll cast Bone Storm, and then teleport after Bone Storm. Right? And then if I want to cast Blood Surge, I can't while I'm holding teleport. So I just let go of teleport, cast, 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 whenever I want, right? So that's the skill set up there. And we got our gear. Still running bone set. It's just nice for the bone damage. Probably don't need it for the farm, but no sense in getting a whole different build just for farm if you can just use bone set and teleport, right? And items with speed. So we got the bone set, and then we got sheep set, which gives really nice speed, and then CDR, 60% CDR for more overlapping spells, especially with spell mirror added on top of that. Now you don't need Spell Mirror, you can go like Shadow Buckler or some other shield that gives speed. And then we got Beacon of Shadows with Lucifer's Wrath. Ideally you'd want Lucifer's Wrath on a Sovereignty because it scales off weapon base damage. And Sovereignty has pretty high weapon base damage. I learned that asking Wuxi what scales Lucifer's Wrath after I rolled Lucifer's Wrath on a Preacher. So yeah, let's just skip over that. Then we got Beacon of Shadows, and then we got Enigma. I don't know if I said that, but of course this is like the center of our clear speed because the teleport spam. Then Monkey Skin Belt for CDR and speed. Right now we're at 63. We even had to slot some Bond, I think. Yeah, we were one off. If you had higher quality on this, the Bone Mask or the gloves maybe, but 97's pretty up there. It would of course, you'd of course just need like one Bond, I guess, with this setup. It is a 95% monkey skin as well, too, so maybe not even. And then we got our Bottle Eradicate and Dragon Steel for even more speed. Obviously there's a faster ring, quickening Zephyr, but it's a chase item. No sense in buying that for a bit more speed. If you drop it, sure, but I'd personally just sell it. But if you want to min-max, you know, use that. And then for our skills, this is what I went with for this. It's slightly changed from the budget version because I realized I was using something. What was I using that didn't really make sense? Oh, I think I had single out maxed out, which just isn't necessary at all. Bone Storm maxed probably isn't necessary either, but you might as well just get those one taps guaranteed for Hell 5 farming and or Chaos Towers. This build can do all 10 floors with no mana shield. It has 113k reduction. Why do I have so much reduction? I don't remember having that much reduction. Anyways, oh, maybe hero level? Maybe I haven't looked at it since, but still. Anyways, but yeah, this will tank for a while. I haven't tried to see like how far it can go up in Chaos Tower, but You're gonna want to make a main build anyway, with Mystify or Mage Slayer's jacket, and other items here. But I covered that in another video. So anyways, this is the skill setup I went with. Blood Demons, I went with the Blood Tree, even with Bone Set, because these Blood Demons have really good cleanup. And it's really nice to not have to try really hard to get close to every enemy with Bone Storm. And of course, you go Demonic Presence over Tendrils because it's the same value, 2% increases, and but this has permanent uptime where Tendrils doesn't. I guess it might with 60% CDR. Not quite, almost. And so yeah, Demonic Presence and Ominous Presence. It might be better to do 20 in this and 10 in this, but this is good enough, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And that's that. We got Relics. You obviously want Oversized, your plus talents, and your speed. These are the best speed. This is the best speed relic in the game. Ideally, I'd also want Monkey King Bar, maybe Rock Belt as well. You could drop armor. You could drop Bracer of Life too. These are kind of still my wormhole relics. But yeah, you just want speed, energy, your stats, your talents, of course Horned Mask for farming, really important, but oversized. And hero levels. Got energy, armor, elemental damage, divine shield. These aren't gonna help much. We got 4. I mean, you could, for farming, you might as well run Shockwave, actually. Bit more cleanup that way. I'm not familiar with this, so you could decide there. I just run poison. Movement speed, obviously, all stats. Going further, you'd want, it's up to you really, either XP gain or magic find, and oversized for sure, and then energy. So that's that, and on Merc, you would want Gladstone, Windstride, and probably the Bucket. I'm not sure how squishy he'd be with that though. He might start dying in Chaos Towers. You don't need this helmet though, just get a tanky, you could get a tanky helm like Golden Crusader or Sky Crusader if he does die. But yeah, I think he'd be alright with the Bucket. And I think that's that whole, don't think I'm forgetting anything there. I did mention that you'd want Death Runes to multiply speed even further, and I might have forgot to mention that you'd want a Belt of Skulls here that also gives 30% more speed on attack, which is pretty gnarly. So I just go like this, I release my Blood Surge every once in a while so I can get the demons active and, you know, kill enemies with the Surge itself. There's a Chaos Tower I can showcase, that's nice. It's going a bit slow right now because I have Outriders downloading and I'm recording and my PC's ancient, but hopefully you can tolerate that. We're at tower level 6. Now if you manage to get this gear before my hero level, it's gonna be like a tiny bit weaker, but not much, just because you do gain stats per hero level. But I mean, we clean up fairly easily. And like I've said in previous videos, I don't think this is the best farming build by any means. But it still cleans house. I'm blind? Okay. it's really fun. I really enjoy teleport. I wasn't a fan of it before from a distance, and like I used it briefly because someone who had it let me try it. But it was on Zon, and it was just kind of weird on Zon because the Spear Nage was missing enemies. But that could be definitely a me thing. I'd be careful there in traps because traps deal like set damage. I think it might be based on your max health. So like your reduction and mana shield. Well, I don't have mana shield active right now, but all that isn't gonna do anything versus traps. So I just stand there and beam them on that map. Because one time, there was one time I was speeding, I think it was last season, where, like, I think I had, like, 2700 MS or something like that. No teleport, but speeding around and hit a double guillotine into an arrow and just ripped. Ever since then, I've been paranoid about traps. So as we can see, we just teleport to a group, let go and beam. Have our demons clean up some enemies that we leave behind. Obviously the demons do more work on lower level enemies. They still do a decent amount. Like, let's see. Let's just charge our beam. See, it's nice for that little extra cleanup. We didn't have that many skulls there. Because you can just speed around the map and start building up the skulls. They'll follow you. Not skulls, blood demons, whatever. Now the reason, like, it may seem like I'm doing most of the killing with Blood Surge, and that's true in Chaos Towers, but it's not true on maps due to all the obstacles, so that's why it's very nice to have Bone Storm and the Blood Demons. Because the beam does not go through. And Spectral Shots won't change that. So yeah, I think that about covers it. Did my merc, did the gear, skills, relics, and hero levels, right? Probably still managed to forget something. But yeah, that about covers it. I hope that helped somewhat. And just one last thing, Sov is probably your go-to weapon. And you don't have to worry about trying to roll for Lucifer's Wrath. It's not, you don't need it, but it's cool. So yeah, hope that helped, and that'll probably be my last Demonspawn video. Enjoy your season, and good luck on your drops. Take care.